Homicide case is shining a light on mental illness and how it is handled in the criminal justice system. A local family is waiting for closure after the woman charged with killing their loved one was found mentally unfit for trial. Tonight, our Jamison Hicksonbaugh takes a look at how these cases are handled. It's a story you'll only see on Erie News Now.
What? They'll find them in the landfill, like I said.
Marissa Rodriguez has been found mentally incompetent to stand trial in connection to the homicide and disappearance of Michael Maisner.
I just want to know if she was that bad off. Why was she on the streets to begin with?
The ruling leaving Maisner's nephew Adam and his family members outraged.
I know everybody's heartbroken and just at a loss for words on this girl. Like, what happened?
So what happens when a person is declared mentally unfit for trial? My search for answers begins at the Erie County Prison.
Mental illness is a big issue at this facility.
In Erie County, nearly 50% of the prison's 628 inmates are considered seriously mentally ill. In each case, the prison works with Stairways Behavioral Health to provide inmates with medical treatment. However, under the law, inmates cannot be forced to take medication.
As far as Erie County, no, we do not. An inmate can refuse to take their meds, and that's really where some of our problems come into effect here.
In cases like Rodriguez, when an inmate is considered mentally incompetent for trial, they are sent to one of two state hospitals for competency restoration. Prisoners from Erie County are sent to Torrance State Hospital, which is located in Westmoreland County, about 50 miles east of Pittsburgh. Torrance has a maximum capacity of 104 forensic beds for mentally incompetent defendants. That number can lead to long wait times, especially for women.
Females can take up to 6 months. I mean, it can even go longer than that.
As of February, there were a total of 68 inmates on the active wait list for Torrance Hospital.
We try to get them as fast as they can. The problem is when they come into this facility, even with Stairways doing everything they can, we have a wait up to 21 days sometimes to even get their meds straight. And that poses a problem also.
But for mentally ill inmates, every day matters.
It's problematic when you have people that are incarcerated for months at a time because they're on a waiting list for the state hospital beds.
Chief Public Defender Nicole Sloan Conderlick's office now has a designated attorney to deal specifically with defendants deemed mentally incompetent.
I looked at the numbers and it appears as though it's averaging about 150 cases a year for those individuals that are schizophrenic or have other serious mental illnesses to the extent that there may be a competency issue. So it's a significant problem in Erie County.
We can still hold people accountable and also take into consideration their mental health concerns.
Assistant District Attorneys Jess Rieger and Robert Oliver handle mental incompetency cases for the District Attorney's Office.
Every individual comes to us and comes into the system with a completely unique set of circumstances. And it's important to treat them as such.
It's not your typical adversarial system because we're all trying to work together to get this person competent and move forward and get this case, disposed for everybody, the victims, the defendant.
Rodriguez will eventually have another court hearing where a judge will determine if her competency has been restored. In the meantime, Maisner's family members are hoping for closure.
Hopefully we can get the outcome we want. Put her in jail. That's what our whole family's hoping for.
I recently spoke to Rodriguez's attorney, Mark Del Duca, out of Pittsburgh. He tells me that she's currently being held at Torrance, where they are attempting to restore her mental competency. So as of right now, her next court hearing has not been set. But this is obviously a case that we're going to keep a close eye on, and we'll bring you the very latest on it as it plays out in court. Jamison Hicksonbaugh, Erie News Now.